My wife and I have 25 credit cards in total, and 11 of them have annual fees. Today in this video, we'll talk about why I have so many cards with annual fees and why I pay over $2,500 every single year to hold these cards in my wallet. So number one that I'm going to talk about is the American Express Platinum card. This is the very first annual fee card that I got, and it's a pretty big price point to come in at $695 every single year. With each card, I'm going to tell you why I got it, the welcome offer at the time, the number one benefit right now that's making me hold on to this card, and then if I'm going to keep or cancel the card. So with the Amex Platinum, I really wanted to get a lounge card. We were spending a lot of money on airport food and just spending a lot of time waiting at the gate when we could have been in a nice quiet lounge. And of course, 150,000 point welcome offer. It was definitely another big factor why we got it. Pretty much every card makes sense in the first year of holding the card because of that huge welcome offer that you're going to get with pretty much every card. And the number one reason why we're keeping this card open is the lounge benefits, but also all the other credits on this card, like the airline incidental credit, the $200 every year, $200 Uber credit every year, and also a Saks credit. This is actually where I got this shirt. I wanted to put it on for the video. I just got it in the mail a few days ago. This shirt costs like $40, and with the $10 delivery, it equaled out to be right around $50. And so I got $50 credited back to my account for using the Amex Platinum. So I don't know, I think it worked out. There's other things to like the Walmart Plus credit, the digital entertainment credit, and so we're thinking that we get more value out of this card than $695 every year. So we think we're gonna keep it for now, but there's always room to analyze if this card is worth it year after year because it's just such an expensive card. So with this Amex Platinum out of the way, the next card is another Amex Platinum. This one is an authorized user card. It's going to cost $195. We got it because the Centurion Lounge was not going to allow guest access unless you spend $75,000 every year on your Amex Platinum, and I was not going to do that, and so we had to pay $195 for my wife to get into the Centurion lounges. I mean, the other lounges like Priority Pass and the Escape lounges, we would not need another card, but we do actually go into Centurion lounges like around 10 or more times every single year. So this was an investment that we were willing to make at the time. Of course, there was no bonus for getting this card, and the reason why we keep it open is because of the lounge access. It's tougher to keep this card around, so we may end up actually canceling this the next time that we have to renew it. Now on to the real card number two, and that would be the Chase Sapphire Preferred. This one was a really nice card to add to our setup because we did already have a couple other Chase cards, and so we wanted access to Chase transfer partners. It did come with a welcome offer of 60,000 Chase points when we spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. This card offers some decent spending multipliers, but something that can put a big dent into that $95 annual fee is the $50 hotel credit. You just go through the Chase travel portal, book a hotel with this card, and then you'll get $50 credited back to your account. So you could lower that annual fee from $95 close to $45. I wrote down that I could cancel this card because there are just other cards later on in this video that have access to Chase's travel partners, and so I don't need to keep this card around, but I do think that it's pretty solid, and I think that I will. Next up is the Chase IHG Premier credit card. This is a hotel card for the brand IHG, and it comes with a $99 annual fee. I wanted a hotel card in my wallet. It was between Hilton cards, Hyatt cards, Marriott cards, and I just figured the IHG card is the one that fit my travel style the best. It also helped that there was a 175,000 point welcome offer at the time when I just spent $3,000 in the first 3 months. It kind of felt like a no-brainer to me because this card offers amazing perks, and the main one is the anniversary free night that you're going to get when you pay the annual fee for the second time. And this anniversary free night can be used at a hotel that might be worth all the way up to $400 a night. So to pay it $99 every single year to get that kind of benefit, that is definitely going to be a keeper card for me. And because we still haven't talked about all of the other huge benefits on this card, but I made a whole separate video on this one if you want to check that out to find out just how good this card is. And now card number 4 is going to be another Chase Sapphire Preferred. Why do I have 2 of them? Well, the high welcome offer, because at the time there was an elevated offer for 80,000 Chase points when you spent $4,000 in the first 3 months, and that was just far too good to pass up. I had to sign up for it when I found out about the deal. Again, the main thing that is going to cut into this $95 annual fee is that $50 hotel credit that I actually just used while I was in Korea a few weeks ago. If I wanted to lower my annual fees, I could cancel it, but I'm probably going to keep it around, because with a lot of these cards, if you just get one referral bonus for this card, like you just refer your friend or your family member to it, then the annual fee might make sense for you to pay, as long as you can refer like one friend a year. And that is also my plug to check out the link in my description if you want any of these cards mentioned in this video, because I do have referral links or affiliate links to all of these cards, and that would be a huge way for you to support the channel. So I thank you so much for doing that. And now on to card number 5. That is going to be another IHG hotel credit card. This is the business version of the IHG Premier card, again with a $99 annual fee. And I just wanted more IHG points. I was learning more about the IHG hotel ecosystem, and I found out if I'm gonna actually stay in a lot of these hotels, I really want a lot more IHG points. And at this time there was an elevated offer for the business card, 165,000 IHG points, so that was a good reason to sign up. Like I mentioned with the personal IHG Premier card with that anniversary free night, this business card also comes with one, so now I have 2 anniversary free nights at IHG every single year. That is going to be an easy keeper card for me, and I don't think I'm ever going to cancel these cards, because why would I? Next up is the Hilton Business card. When I signed up for it, there was a $95 annual fee, but now it's $195, so a very big difference there. Before we got this one, my wife had opened up the no annual fee Hilton Honors card, and we did have points in that account, and so at this point we just wanted more Hilton points, because we really couldn't do a whole lot of stays with the amount of points she currently had in her balance. So it just made sense to sign up for this card when it had a very high welcome offer. It was 150,000 Hilton points plus 1 free night award that we can use at any Hilton property that we want, as long as we can find some availability. And the main reason why we would keep this card around is because there is a $60 statement credit every quarter, so 4 times throughout one calendar year. And we found out that we do stay at Hilton's kind of a lot, and we do end up paying cash, and so we could use our card there, because you can use it when you check out, or you can use it for any Hilton purchase. I think right now it does make sense to keep it, because when we're traveling, we spend a lot of time at Hilton. It may be kind of a stretch, but I think it'll be okay right now. Card number 8 is the Chase Inc. Business Preferred, and I just really wanted more Chase points. Of course, this does unlock travel partners so that you can use your Chase points to transfer out to airline and hotel partners, but really it's the 100,000 Chase points that were going to be deposited into my account when I spent $8,000 in the first 3 months. I do really like this card, but there's not really any sort of credit like on the Sapphire Preferred with that $50 hotel credit, and so the main thing about this one is probably the 3 times points you're going to get on travel purchases. I do want to keep it open for a while because it does have a really nice referral program that if I just refer like my wife to a Chase Ink card, then I get 40,000 points right there. If I get one referral, then it definitely makes sense to have a $95 annual fee. So right now, probably gonna keep it open, but I could probably end up canceling this and be totally fine. Card number 8 is the Capital One Venture X. It is one of the favorites that I have in my wallet. It is such a nice card. It has a great annual fee at $395, but okay, that is a very high price to pay every single year for a credit card, but I do say it's a great annual fee because it does have a $300 travel credit that as long as you use the Capital One travel portal for one or multiple of your travel bookings, either hotels or flights or things like that, then you will shave $300 off your annual fee right there. And it does come with a 10,000 mile anniversary bonus when you keep the card open, and that is equal to at least $100 when you redeem for travel purchases. And so I just think this is a fantastic annual fee, and the welcome offer that we got was 90,000 Capital One miles, which was very rare to find at the time. I mean, the current welcome offer is 75,000 Capital One miles, and that's been the standard welcome offer for a while, which is still phenomenal. The main reason for having this card, well, now it holds all of our Capital One miles that we got from the welcome offer, and it does give us access to Capital One's travel partners with airlines and hotels. Up to this point, we just had exposure to Chase and American Express's travel partners, and so this gave us a whole new set that we could now use, and this is going to be an easy keep for us every single year. I mean, it just has some really nice perks that we don't get on any other card, and it is our only miles earning Capital One card, so definitely makes sense to keep this open. Card number 9 is the American Express Business Gold card. This is actually my wife's favorite card, only because of the card design of the rose gold. We really got this one for one reason and one reason only, and that would be the high welcome offer that we got. And I wanted to sign up for this card right before the annual fee increased. It used to be a $295 annual fee card, and now it is $375. So I wanted to save $80 and apply for it before the annual fee increase, and they were targeting us with a 150,000 point welcome offer, and these are Amex points, super valuable. And so it's like, well, this feels like a no-brainer to sign up for it. And the main thing that I can get value from with this card is the $20 statement credit every month, the flexible business credit that we just use for Grubhub every month. It's not that great of a credit, but it's still all right. And this one, I have a feeling that we're going to cancel it at the end of this 12 months, which is unfortunate because I don't like canceling cards after just 1 year of holding it, but I might have to do it in this situation, and my wife's going to be sad about losing a rose gold card. Card number 10 is the United Business card. This one has a $99 annual fee. I just needed more United miles. I had accumulated a few from just like traveling around. United seemed to be the airline that I traveled with the most, and of course I could always transfer Chase credit card points over to United if I needed to. I just figured it would be nice to have 100,000 United miles additional in my account, so I figured why not sign up for it. Something that I really like about this card, it's not like one of the main features mentioned on any like Chase website or United website, but this card does come with a feature to lower award prices on certain flights. Mainly it's going to be economy flights, but I have found some business class flights where it does drop the award prices. I haven't taken any of those flights yet, but maybe I will, and that would totally make sense to keep this card around for a $99 annual fee. And so for right now, I'm thinking that I'm probably going to keep this card around, but I'm not totally sure yet. Card number 11 is one that I have not talked about on my channel yet, but my wife just recently got approved for an Inc. Business Preferred card. It does have a $95 annual fee, and the reason why we signed up for it, it's the welcome offer. 100,000 Chase points is so solid for a $95 annual fee, and even though I had an Inc. Preferred, I wanted to refer her to the card to get a 40,000 point referral bonus, and we have 2 Sapphire Preferreds and 2 Inc. Preferreds now. We totally don't need 4. We really just need 1 between the 2 of us. But maybe one day in the future, it'll make sense if each of us just have 1 card that can access Chase's travel partners. That all adds up to $2,512 of annual fees paid every single year if I kept all of these cards open. But like I said, I'll probably cancel the Business Gold card, and then I will eventually probably cancel the 2 Inc. Preferreds, but probably not this year, maybe after I hold the card for 2 years. And so that could drop my annual fees to under $2,000 if I tried to do it that way. As far as if I'm in over my head, I totally don't think so. This is kind of expensive, but I think it's totally worth it. So if you want to sign up for any cards that I mentioned in this video or any other cards, I do have the links in my description. It'll be a huge way to help support the channel, so I thank you so much for doing that. And if you want to watch why I have 8 Chase credit cards, just me, not my wife, I have 8 by myself, you can click on this video right here and it'll take you to that. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.